We exist in a world dominated by communication. Our conversations, our interactions, the way we speak, talk, react to each other all intertwine the stories of our lives, where we are going, and where we are heading. The advent of social media has enhanced the way we communicate with one another, but a much larger conversation now exists at hand. Is social media progressing our culture, or regressing it? The advent of social media has produced a new dynamic in our social lives. Social circles now exist entirely behind a screen as a web of likes, posts, pictures, and tweets. These circles strive for success. Big-name internet celebrities, a term that is going to describe this type of character, such as CJ Millie and Molly Soda, exist in a complete virtual scene, interacting with the public behind a keyboard and mouse as we rally behind their word. This behavior permeates into our own lives. We see internet stars with their massive rallies of people, followers, and falsely assume that we can rise to the podium ourselves if we create a persona that's attractive, a persona that influences others. We are now rethinking, reevaluating, and rewriting our thoughts and feelings based on what this perfect persona of ourselves would say, depicting a personal narrative that describes a life we wish we were living. We assume that down the tunnel of internet fame exists a tangible paradise. This, of course, is not the case, because the mere quantity of followers you amass through social media has no impact on your real-world influence. Those who arise from the internet scene already encompass a powerful network of people that aids their success. It's what happens behind the curtains that really matters. In a report released by online marketing firm Focus, a survey of the top social media industry leaders, results conclude there's no correlation between online popularity and online influence. Instead, the quality of one's network over the quantity in one's network dictates how well a message, influence, permeates an online social circle. This differentiation takes us into a deeper understanding of social media. The user can have many friends, but if these friends do not choose to listen to them or do not pass their message onward to their friends, etc., said user has no real impact in their social circle. An online user can have 10,000 followers or 10 million and not have any real impact in the world because their word is not respected and their ideals are not valued. Influence is everything. Yet we still strive for those numbers. We still smile at the sight of 100 likes on a photo we uploaded. But why? How is this in any way effective to improving our lives? These numbers mean nothing if the people behind them are not the ones who themselves can improve your life in any means. Social media stars exist so circumstantially that following their lead promises nothing, but we still do it. This is a true reason why themes such as twerking have become a recent trend. Major electronic music producer Diplo, who is arguably the most influential dance artist in current history, began a campaign of twerk-related songs, videos, tweets, and more, broadcasting this theme across not only his audience of other highly influential rap artists, but us as users as well. We are witness to the progression of popular themes arising online from our culture and assume that we as individuals can create that culture ourselves, so we imitate those who have shown us so well. Example, Riff Raff, signed under Diplo, radiates an online life of indulgence and luxury, and so we as users imitate this behavior. As monkey see, monkey do, we believe posting ignorance will somehow better our lives. And we believe that this lifestyle is to be desired. However, the lifestyle of Riff Raff, unfortunately, is one when analyzed, filled with frustration, regret, and loneliness. Riff Raff, quoted directly, says it's a shame when you don't have a single friend but everybody knows your name. Still, we are wanderlusted by this ideal of fame, and given the same set of tools as our icons, we get to work thinking we're making personal progress in our lives. But this blind behavior only breeds poisonous vanity. Social media exists to enhance a story we're already telling, not as a tool to create the one we wish to be living. So when we edit and revise to present the most perfect avatar of ourselves online, we're clearly stating our desire for self-improvement, but we choose to attack the problem with a weapon that will never conquer the challenge. Instead of running down a road to nowhere, we should focus all these hours spent online in social media space making real changes in our own lives. In turn, those changes will help us become influential individuals, leading to a more opportune lifestyle. But until we realize that this online use leads to no gains from all parties involved, we'll continue to twiddle our thumbs as the world goes around without us. If we do not reassess the way in which we communicate with one another, we could halt our social development in society altogether. As Cohen warns, we are becoming a society driven by connection. The event of others contributing on any bit of our social media is replacing rich interaction, actual conversation. A blip on a screen, a buzz in your pocket, is substituting the dynamic relationship with others in real life, and must be avoided. Otherwise, we become a society that forgets what small talk means in the elevator, forgets that the cashier at the grocery store is really your neighbor down the street, forgets that there's joy in the small things in life. When the reward of being influential in daily life is removed, we have less reason to commit, and so we shudder away from reality, anxiously grasping at our phones during every uncomfortable moment. When will we realize that our lives are meant to be spent with each other and understood through these awkward moments and small failures we overcome together? And when will we realize that there's not a competition in a rat race to be the one who calls the shots? And when will we realize that there's more enjoyment in the small moments we share together over the ones we create online? And finally, when will we reinvest in the human social network?
You know, it's a shame when you ain't got one single friend, but everybody knows your name.